with one of the greatest South African musicians. This is one of the rarest opportunities to be speaking to Uncle Philip Ntate Blondy. This song, can you tell us about this song? What inspires this song?
This song truly for me is inspired by the feeling of love. Especially when you are in the trenches. When you're in the trenches, the one reward, one thing that makes you be in the trenches, love, desire to be appreciated, desire to appreciate someone else, you can say someone is doing something for me just in general because they can or they want to. I've been in the trenches so long that sometimes I feel which I may have forgotten how to love. You have what they call bosper folk in Afrikaans. You are out of the bush, but you still think like you're in the bush. So for me, for us who did not receive post-traumatic stress syndrome treatment, I think there's nothing for me that is greater than treating myself through in the best way that I can as a singer, njengomngoma, as a person who is born with song, born for song, born by song. It becomes important for me to use my own medicine that I use to heal other people, to use it for myself, so that I may begin to normalize in the society, in the revolutionary society. Because when you thought that the revolution was over, it keeps coming back. And as a soldier, you keep doing the things that soldiers do. And one of them is that you have very little time for the most important unit in a life of a nation, which is family. And I think this song is a way for me to say to those that love me, those that I love, that I may seem distant, I may seem there far away, but this is the feeling. I love you. I love to be alive. I love life. I am blessed to be alive, and my song just emphasizes it.
Yeah, well, it's quite interesting that you are talking about love, healing, as well as the trenches in the same sentence. So, are you in love? Maybe that's my next question, no? Because I mean, some of us have never been in love.
I don't know if I'm in love. I know I love what is happening around me. I love the company of women. And Gabora, I'm this type of guy who like one woman at a time. So I'm quite boring in that way. Can I say I'm in love? I'm in love with life. I'm in love with the fact that I have someone that I can love when I need to be loved like that. I'm in love with the fact that this woman that I can love when we have the time to love each other, she's the mother of my children. I love the feeling of being a father. I love the feeling of being a protector. And I don't know what being in love is. I know that I respect the woman that I'm with. I know that I respect my situation. Love is kind of an abstract. Hello. Come over. Love is for me it's an abstract thing. It's something that you can't touch. Love for me is like the rainbow. You can see how beautiful it is, but it's useless in its makeup. Love, the word love is like talago, is like that water on the road, that water, the mirage on the road, that mirage on the road that you keep going towards and it keeps on distancing itself. So I do not fully understand the word love, but I understand the word respect. I respect my situation. I respect where I am. I respect the love I give, the love that is given to me, the appreciation that life gives unto me. Every day that I'm born again because I wake up alive, I love that. That for me is love.
No, I was just following when you're saying you need somebody, and I then figured that if you need somebody, you are looking for love. Maybe that's my wrong interpretation. But anyway, can we talk about love in a spiritual sense?
Yes.
What is your understanding?
In a spiritual sense.
Or needing somebody in a spiritual sense? Because I mean, from where I'm coming from, I know someone in your life, which was Gogo Egi, and she passed on. And then how to connect with her, how to connect with the one you are in love with at the present moment, and the connection between the two and you.
I just said now that love is very abstract and it's beyond my understanding. I am not a believer. It's either I know or I don't know. I feel or I don't feel. I see or I don't see. I touch or I don't touch. And those things that do not come in this sphere don't exist for me. They are talago. They are the mirage on the road. They are the rainbow. So for me, spirituality and love. You see, the system has blown the word love out of context. And of course, it's commercial and it's great. Sex sells. But a man and a woman is not a need. It's not a want. It's how creation created itself. Man and woman were born at the same time. That's why in our language we call them Ndu. Ndu stands for man and woman. Ba stands for the divine intelligence of man and woman. So Bantu just describes the situation of love. It's not that I need to love, I need a woman. No, you have been made with woman. You will walk with woman. You are incomplete with woman. You cannot be Ndu without woman. Ndu is both man and woman who were born at the same time, none above the other. And Mina, I respect this relationship, this ambiance, what is happening. That is my spirituality. My spirituality is my physicality. My spirituality is my experience.
Hey, thanks for that. Because I mean, as a country, but not only here in South Africa, but across the world, the abuse of women, and you don't see women as the lesser part from what you're saying. What is your message generally to the whole world?
Well, to the whole world, I'm saying that the politicians must stop playing with people's lives. Politicians must stop playing games with our lives. You know, Mkulu, when Karabo Mukwena died, I said at a funeral that the country is under siege. The country is under siege. These are tricks that political groups play. I said at the meeting that when you see women being killed so brutally like this, it's a tactic to put fear in the hearts of people. It's that, and when that happens, it happens when there's a desire for regime change. And if you look back, you will see that it has happened, and there was a regime change. So I'm saying to the political figures of the world, stop playing with politics in that way. Stop playing with our lives. Do not use our women to put fear in us. We have feared you for 400 years. We do not have fear. We are dead. Don't tell us. Don't make us afraid with this is over. And therefore, we are dead already. We are not afraid. We are taking back our space. And our women are going to be safe in our hands. They will know that there are men in this country. No woman will have to be Winnie Mandela. No, don't go, Winnie, don't go, Rona Banna. No. We will, the women, because we've had enough of this system's abuse of these individuals. Family and woman is the heart of a nation, and the system so far for 400 years has managed to misdirect and miseducate this woman, and hence we men are miseducated and misdirected. But that comes to a conclusion, like all things come to an end.
How do we then heal?
How do we then heal?
Yeah.
We'll have to use the only obelisk left, which is song. Politics, philosophy will not heal us. 10% of people that you speak to remember what you're saying with your mouth. 40% of people that read in a book remember what is written in a book. But 90% of people that listen to song hear the whole message. So I will use this gift to heal me, to heal Abazulba, to make them feel better in this country, to make them feel like they have a belonging. I will use that obelisk to sober up, to bring sobriety to the hearts and minds of our people the world over. That is the only thing I have left. I wish that the broadcasters could be behind me in this mission, but I see also that broadcasters are captured and they will only do what Capital tells them to do, what the advertisers tell them to do.
Obalisto, so you've just produced with a range of A-list musicians a song that is actually a call to action around women abuse.
Yes.
Can you shed light on that song?
Okay, just for a second. This is the song. When we wrote this song, I didn't want to write a song about because that's been said and done. I wanted us to experience the aftermath of this brutal and cruel actions that men bring upon the nation. I say, I will always remember you. I will remember you, Haki Mamela, the songs that you used to love. When I listen to that, I will remember you. You know, the children at home, they keep calling your name, and hence I cannot forget. And then I will always remember. I will always speak of you, my sister. I can't get it all off my mind. And then Sis Tunokwe says, ingane zami. Who will my children say, Mamkulu, Mamngani, Auntie too? Man, you have done it by healing my sister. And then we have Vicky Simpson saying it in English and in Afrikaans. She continues to say, Uncle John has lost his mind and Mommy's sick now and then. Man, what can we do? Do you understand? So we are giving a song that will not only heal the hearts of those who have been victimized, but even the perpetrators of this deed. When he hears this song, he knows it's time for change. We've got Indians, we've got white people, we've got all nations, all languages of South Africa represented in the song, because we want to talk to the heart in the language that it understands. This is not a commercial. This is a consciousness. This is a movement where we need to change the consciousness of our people. They are going through these things. They are abusive because they are living in an abusive situation. If I don't have work and my child is crying for food, how will I be patient with my woman? If I can't help her, how can I be patient with her?
Time for change.
We need a change, and the change is not just a mental change, it's a physical change. We need radical economic transformation. We need to transform the mind and the physique of our nation and our country as such. You cannot be spiritual about the matters. You must be physical about it. When you say there's a change, it must be tangible.
Time for change. There's a party shot that Blondie, my friend, Philip. What do you mean? Because I mean, all these words have been mellifluous words, beautiful words, and campaigns. I just want to get your sense on how do we transform words into tangible.
Okay, how you transform words into tangible things. You have programs. Don't have concepts. Have programs. Programs that are physical. Boots on the ground, my commander. Let the men and the women hit the ground, running in every sector, from the holes of the rats in the ground to the high heavens. Let every soldier hit the ground running. Let the people see you. Do not speak to us in English. Speak to our being. Speak to our physique. Speak to our living hearts. Don't be philosophical. Programs, programs, programs. Done.
Well, time for change. You can see Mkulu with a granddaughter. And how many men normally carries young souls like this? Because as men, we are now afraid to be touching kids. So hlala sibakhumbula mkhulu Blondie, thokoza mkhulu, ube kuhle, ube mhlophe, ukhule, ulwe lempi nabanye bogogo. Thank you.